All right, so we're discussing week 5 now. Going into week 5, I was finishing my creative presentation course and going into the new psychology of play course. Going into psychology of play, I already kind of had a concept and idea of what psychology of play was. I've took development psychology before, so I'm used to it, or I am familiar with it. During the week 5 of psychology of play, you do a lecture, you do a thing called call to play, which is kind of an assessment of yourself, and as long as you do it, you pass. It's like a test take, but it's you pass it as long as you take it, essentially. You have to read 2 sections or 2 chapters. I believe I would consider it more sections. They're very easy to read. You don't have to be linked into any other thing. It's not like a book. It's just there on the website. On the homepage. It's kind of hard to describe unless you know what it looks like. But it's really easy reading. It's really interesting, and it's just the concepts of the psychology of play. After that, you're supposed to do discussion, but in discussion, you do things called quests. So you have the options of quests 1 through 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's for every single week of this course. There's all of them are always changing, except at this, for me, quest 2, it stays the same, which is just keeping a record of your week schedule, planning out your week schedule, essentially planner, material stuff. For the most part, they do say that this is how it always is. So if you take this course, Psychology of Play, this is what you can expect, really. Quest 1, which is reorganizing or recreating your workspace. There's Quest 2, which is the whole planning one that's repetitive in every single one. And then there's Quest 3 that I chose. It was a quest of play. So you play what you normally play. For me, it was drawing and playing video games. So I played video games, and then I created a character because I like designing characters. So I created a character that I was inspired to create and gave him a backstory. And then Quest 4, I don't even remember what it was, to be honest with you, but I didn't do it. So I did Quest 1 and Quest 3. Quest 1, I did a whole entire like vlog kind of style of me putting my space together. I'll probably make it public soon. But a whole entire me recreating where I worked. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. Really made me feel creative and play. For Quest 3, I kind of wish I was able to put more time into it, but I felt like I was putting so much time into Quest 1 that for Quest 3, I felt a little bit short of it. However, I did get a good grade because I'm pretty sure Quest 1 carried. And then for Quest 3, I fulfilled, I feel like, the bare minimum. And I answered all the questions pretty on point. So going into next week, it's the same thing, but the quest is changed. But I'll talk more on that on the next video. However, I did get the box with my tablet. So I want to film an unboxing with that, and I'm going to attach it to this video. For the most part, it's an iPad from, I believe, 2018. The year right now is 2019. So I believe it's 2018. I'll double check it when I open it. But that came in. They told me last week they were able to. There was a hurricane during the time, so they sent it on Thursday, which is really nice still. And it got here on Wednesday, so a little less than a week. And yeah, for the most part, like I said, it's an iPad. So if you see what an iPad looks like, I have one already, but it's nice to know that I'm getting another one with the tuition that I spent here, and a more up-to-date one that can probably use stuff like Procreate. So yeah, time to go to the unboxing. Alright, so again, it's just an iPad unboxing. So if you've seen it before or you unboxed one before, it's nothing new. It came with a little paper saying that was part of the project launch box of Full Sail University and what it contained. It was an iPad 6th generation, 32 gigabytes. So that essentially means that it's compatible with an Apple Pen as far as like I was concerned. I probably won't get an Apple Pen, but it's nice to know I can. I will get a stylus with Procreate later, but it's nice to know my options. Inside the box, it came with the standard stuff. A little pamphlet that said it, I could use the tip application if I wanted some tips on how to use my iPad. Came with a standard charger box, a standard charger cable, just essentially everything that normally comes with it. I started up because I wanted to see if there was any like apps in it that were specific for a Full Sail University iPad. There was not. Not that I expected it, but yeah, the iPad. There you go.